I just realised that we're only like recording like together for like 3 more weeks.
Don't say that.
That's really sad.
Don't say that. That makes me really sad.
Wow. Alright, well, best get into it then.
Hey!
Hey guys, what's up? How y'all doing? My name is Claudia Chumka.
My name is Jasmine Green.
Lovely to see you all here today.
Welcome back to another episode of the Working Notes podcast.
Yes. How was all your weeks? How have they been? Great.
That's really interesting.
Wow.
Wow.
And then what? Girl.
I'm gagged.
Crazy.
Oh my god.
Speaking of weeks, how was your week?
It was good.
It was good.
I went to a birthday party. It was actually one of the most fun birthday parties I've ever been to.
I'm so glad.
And so many listeners of the pod were there.
Really? Fans?
I met one of your really good friends, Imogen, and we danced the night away.
Dance! Shout out friend of the pod, Imogen.
Shout out friend of the pod.
No, now
She's
my friend-
a ray of sunshine. I love her.
Now my friends are getting mad at me for not mentioning them on the pod. They're
Well,
like, you're not
name
going to...
drop them. Go.
No, I got to mention her in a good note. Well, it'll come up eventually. Love you, Sammy.
There you go.
Boom. Boom. Yeah, so you had the party.
Yeah, I had a party and then I went to a footy game yesterday, but I don't want to talk about that because my team lost by over 100 points. It's actually 101.
And you're like watching it and you're like,
Well, also like one of the dumbest calls in AFL history was made.
all right,
I'm going to explain it to you.
please.
Basically,
Can you explain it in like theatre terms?
okay. So a player on the opposite team
Okay.
walked on stage
Okay.
with the intention of hitting his mark.
Okay.
Instead, he walked into a different theatre across the road
Oh?
and hit a different mark.
Okay, now I'm going to need in footy terms.
Okay, good. So basically, the player went for a mark, but he was over the boundary line, and he caught it and he was over the boundary line. The play then goes on for another minute and a half. Goal missed, and then they review it a minute and a half. They're all the way on the other side of the oval, and then they bring it back because the review said that it was a mark, and then he got a free kick after a minute and a half, which is insane. Never happened before. All of the, like, even the Saints supporters were like, what the fuck is going on? I felt like I was possessed by like a 60-year-old man. I was screaming, literally. I was screaming. I was like throwing my arm around. Like it was bad. But I was so angry. It had never happened before. AFL officials called it embarrassing.
Yeah.
Like it was awful. Anyways.
Oh, I'm sorry that happened.
But it's okay. And then last night, me and my best friend Annika, we forced my boyfriend Sam to watch a Harry Potter musical.
Oh!
Because he'd never seen it.
I've forced people to watch it before.
It's so good.
It's actually so good.
Somewhere in the sweating around. Bam, bam.
I love to Ravenclaw, what is it? To Ravenclaw, Hufflepuff, Gryffindor, and Slytherin.
Yeah. I also like Hufflepuffs are particularly good finders. What the hell is a Hufflepuff?
I love in the second one in the Harry Potter.
A Harry Potter sequel, but Sam hasn't watched that yet.
text?
I love Umbridge being buff as fuck.
So buff, and I love like Professor Quirrell and like Voldemort, like just being like two people in like the
So
same like
cute.
robe, like back to back.
The Voldemort tap solo.
So ridiculous.
Also, I forgot that Voldemort is like toned and ripped.
Yeah.
And so like when he took off like the thing, Sam was like, God damn! I was like, yeah.
Or I love Cho Chang, domo arigato, Cho.
Bitch, I ain't Cho Chang. That's Lavender Brown, racist sister.
And like Cho Chang was played by Devon, who was on like BuzzFeed.
BuzzFeed?
And I used to comment under those BuzzFeed videos and be like, I remember when you were in a Harry Potter musical. Sorry, can we believe I did that? I don't comment anymore. It like stresses me out to like think back to things I've commented.
But if you guys want to try commenting, go ahead and comment on one of the
Yeah.
most recent podcast episodes.
we got a kind of mean comment, but it was like really funny.
You know what? I'm going to pull it up. It was like too heavy hitters. It was actually
God.
crazy.
It made me giggle.
It was so wild. And then I texted Claudia and I was like, should I delete this? But we ultimately decided on not deleting it.
Yeah, all press is good press.
All right, so it's by Derek Supernaut.
Shout out.
And it is Heavy hitters hidden heavy, ... Am I right? 3 question marks. Asking for a friend, ... Facts! 3 exclamation marks.
It's like he's having a conversation with someone who's like
heavy
on the
hitters
phone.
hidden heavy. Am I
Hey.
right? Asking for a friend. Facts.
Imagine if you like actually know Derek in real life.
I know. We got 2 comments on that episode, and it was that, and the other one was, I literally was hoping someone would post exactly something like this. Yes!
And we love you.
We love you, Aspen Nicole XO.
Snaps for Aspen.
Derek Supernaut, we're not really sure what you meant.
We're not entirely sure. That's okay.
Anyways,
Anyway,
should we get into the agenda?
let's fucking get into it.
Oh, I'm sorry. How was your week?
Oh, it was good. It was really good. I went to a Latin night. I went to a Latin night. We were like dancing all night.
Period.
It was so fun. I had a house party on Saturday night, and I had so much fun as well.
I love that.
It was so good. I just love talking to strangers. It's like my favorite pastime.
Real.
Me at a party with a couple drinks in me.
Literally. And you know what's really good?
What?
When the strangers recognize you, but like you don't know them. I'm like, you're a fan of mine.
For
Like,
real.
on Friday night, there are a few people who were like talking to me because like I was friends with a few of their mutual friends. And I knew who they were, but like
Yeah.
I'd never spoken to them. And they would be like, your performance in this was so good. Or like, oh my God, I love the podcast. And I was like,
I love that. That's so exciting. I didn't quite have that experience. This is like a gay man's party, and all of his friends were gay men. And it was a little bit judgy to begin with. But then they get to know me and they're like, wow. And I go, yeah, I know. So
that's even better because you proved them wrong.
truly. But I had a great night. I had a great
so
weekend.
glad.
Now I'm back at work. I've been working all weekend. I'm on day 4 of 6 days in a row.
But we love you, Eclat.
Love you. All right.
Okay. Now let's get into the
To
agenda.
kick it off with, I want to talk about a movie that is being turned into a musical, adapted into a musical.
Yeah.
Which I've never seen this movie.
Okay, I have not seen the movie either, but I recently watched The Real Person that this movie is based on.
Shall we say that? Okay, Fighting with My Family, which is like a WWE wrestler story about a woman called Paige. Paige something, played by
She
Florence Pugh in the movie.
It's played by Florence Pugh, and the real Paige recently made her re-debut, her return to
Love.
WrestleMania after about 8 years off.
I love that.
Because the Bella Twins had an injury. Hate that I know all this, but my boyfriend is a wrestler.
Yeah. The only thing I know about wrestling is watching Glow on Netflix.
You should watch Raw. It's actually a really good series, and it got me really interested.
Okay. Well, Glow got me fucking hooked. It's about like, it's like set in the 80s, and it's like about these like women who just like come together and make this show, The Gorgeous Ladies of Wrestling, Glow.
Oh, period.
And it's like them struggling and finding out, and Alison Brie is in it. You know Alison Brie?
Straight over the head. I don't know who that
That's okay. She was in Community.
Period.
So love her. Anyway, but wrestling. This is very exciting. I think we've never had really any like wrestling musicals.
There's been one that Amber Nicole Ardolino and
Oh, yeah?
Ramen Karimloo.
Oh, Ramin Karimloo.
Yep. They were in it.
Oh,
Let me figure out what it's called. You keep going and then I'll mention it.
I feel like the worlds really are very similar. And I think the performances that they put on, and I think the storytelling of it all, I think it really would resonate on the stage. I don't know, I'd want it to be like some sort of a surround. I couldn't imagine a wrestling like a wrestling story on just like a stage and everyone's in the audience. I feel like it wouldn't.
Yeah. Sorry to go back to
No,
mine. It's
please.
called The Last Match, a pro wrestling rock experience.
Wow.
And it's actually coming to London.
And
so
al-
you
oh.
should go see it.
Wow. And you know what? If I want to see anyone on my stage, it's buff women.
Real.
Buff women. Like Love Lies Bleeding, changed something in me.
Yeah.
Let's get more buff women in
Get
media.
buff.
Get buff women. Let's do it.
Let's.
So this is very exciting. It's being adapted into a musical in
Yeah.
the UK.
Yeah. So there's going to be 2 wrestling things that are in the UK.
Wow. Is wrestling big in the UK?
I don't know.
About to find out.
About to find out. See how those ticket sales go.
Yeah, so that's really exciting. I love new theatre. I love new works being done.
I also do. I am also, like, it's really relevant because Paige did just make her return
Totally.
to WrestleMania. And I wonder if she has much to do with the actual musical side of it.
I hope so.
Me too.
I hope so. I mean, the adaptation's just been announced, like no cast, no nothing, so it's going to be a little while.
Yeah.
But it's very exciting. It's very exciting.
Period.
Speaking of very exciting, but not being new, the revival of Chess's album has just come out.
The cast recording.
The cast recording came out, and it's fire. So good. It's so good. This cast is unlike anything.
I agree.
I don't know much about Chess. Like, I know a couple of big songs, you know, Nobody's Side,
I
One
know
Night
him
in
so
Bangkok.
well. One Night in Bangkok.
We did the Soviet Machine.
The
during
Soviet Machine
advances,
advances.
not one move. We did that during full time. We did it in a show.
You've told me this. Why
was
were
a-
you dressed as vampires?
Oh no, we were vampires. We were vampires.
Theatre Blacks, I just want...
No,
I
Theatre
just want to
Blacks.
sit down and ask a few questions.
Hey, Eileen.
Because I love what you did, but I have so many questions about what brought you to that conclusion.
And all of our showcases, we did great songs, we had great costumes. But tell me why season 2? Why are we in a cult? Why are we dancing to... No, we're dancing to Glory from Pippin, I believe.
I'm unfamiliar, but...
No, but during the dance break... This is tea. This part. Get keen. And during the dance break, there's this long dance break, and so she put the speech that the leader of the Jonestown Massacre. So for those who don't know, the Jonestown Massacre is like the guy who made like drinking the Kool-Aid famous, because they do communion and they'd all drink the Kool-Aid, and then one time he put poison in it and killed the entire cult. The entire cult.
Oh my God.
Anyway, but there's a recording of this, and there's a recording of his speech before he killed all these people. And we put the audio of that over the dance break of Glory. And we're like tutting, we're like doing this tut bit, and it's like Jonestown Massacre like speech. What the fuck? And you know what? It ate, sorry.
That's crazy.
It was crazy. And I remember her being like our course director being like, so if anyone needs a moment, like let us know. Like, I think we all needed moments.
Beautiful.
Yeah. So shout out Theatre Blacks. I'm really grateful. Sorry, back to Chess.
Back to Chess.
Back to Chess.
An incredible cast.
An incredible
The
cast.
sound. Have you heard the really long note that he holds?
Yes. Oh my God.
It's
He
like-
is incredible.
It's like 34 seconds or something. And it's so like loud, sustained. The vibrato doesn't come in until the last like 4 beats.
Truly.
It's insane.
It's insane. And I think there's something about being in a musical where like there's two massive, like I wouldn't call them stunt casts because they're both like,
They both have the talent.
they both have the talent and they're both well known in theatre.
Yeah.
But it's like these two massive names in theatre and these two incredible performers
Yeah.
with I was about to say Rachel Berry, Leah Michelle, and
Aaron Tveit.
And Aaron Tveit. And him like coming in as a third and just rocking everyone's socks off. Like it's so good.
So good.
It's also nice to hear Chess newer because I feel like the original one is
tone.
quite old and you can actually hear all the instruments and it's
Yeah.
really, really beautiful.
Yes. No,
It's-
I 100% agree with that.
It's a great soundtrack. I'm not really ever listening to the whole soundtrack through. It's like I'm taking songs. I did a full listen, but I'm like, a lot of it is just placing the scene. Yeah. They're not all incredible,
Yeah.
but this soundtrack is
It's
so
really
good.
good.
It's so good.
I agree.
Well, speaking of revivals, Devil Wears Prada movie came out.
Yeah.
Devil Wears Prada 2 with oh my gosh, guys, I'm tripping over my words, with Caleb Heron, who I love.
I know. I loved him being at the premiere and being like, yeah, I don't really know why I'm here. Did you see that was one video where it's like, did you get nervous around these stars? He was like, no, I just kind of suppressed it.
No, because
He was like, I just shoved it down. I tried to really like prove myself and be professional because like they're probably like, what's this guy doing here? I love him.
He did an interview though of like it was like trivia about the first movie, and he got everything right. Like he's a fan.
Yeah.
Pull up in Sri Lanka.
Also, Lady Gaga's in it.
I saw this.
Yeah.
And this excites me. Lady Gaga's new song with
Lady
Doechii.
Gaga playing Lady Gaga in A Devil Wears Prada 2. And you know what else? Sydney Sweeney was in it, got cut.
Great, thank God. I don't think we need to be reliving these movies. I don't love a remake. I don't love a
Well, it's not
sequel.
a remake. It's
No, but I don't love a sequel like 20,000 years in the future.
But what about Incredibles?
It's different when it's animated.
True. The Incredibles, the second movie took place literally 2 days after the first movie.
Isn't that crazy?
It's so wild.
It was a good movie too.
It was really good.
I love Pixar.
So Devil Wears Prada 2 came out. And
you
it's
seen
got... No, not yet. It only came out this week.
It did.
It's got all of the original cast, bar Andy's awful boyfriend. And there's
Thank
a
God.
hot new flame who's actually Australian.
Shout out. The
Or maybe his
actor
wife is Australian. Yeah, the actor.
Right, playing American.
Yeah,
Okay.
probably.
Maybe.
I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, yeah. So I'm actually really keen to see that. I just realized this whole episode is kind of about revivals because it's also we're talking about
Yeah,
spoiler
Revival
for 5 minutes.
episode.
We're talking about Rocky Horror Picture Show soon.
we will be. I want to bring up. Why don't we talk about Rocky Horror now?
Okay,
Okay, so
that's it for Devil Wears Prada 2. That's all
Oh.
you're getting.
sorry guys. I don't know. I just have no opinions. I haven't seen the movie.
That's fair. It came out.
Why is nobody ready?
one ready?
So good. So speaking of Rocky Horror Picture Show, we actually never spoke about this new revival cast on here.
Really?
We got cut because we just had too much to talk about.
Come on, Adonaya.
Truly, this revival of Rocky Horror Picture Show looks incredible. Rachel Dratch is in it.
Yeah.
Like, it is just motherfucking studded cast. It's so exciting. However, it's been a little bit of drama because someone got kicked out of like the audience because they were doing call outs.
Yeah.
And so for those who don't know, Rocky Horror Picture Show.
I think that's stupid.
I don't think it's stupid as someone who loves Rocky Horror Picture Show. So Rocky Horror Picture Show, the movie's called Rocky Horror Picture Show. The show is called Rocky Horror Show.
Yeah.
And there's these like famous call outs and someone will say something on stage and then you yell something from the audience or you'll throw like a piece of bread on the stage and like there's stuff like that the whole time. So it's built into the culture of the show.
Yeah.
However, the reason why I think I'm agreeing with them kicking this person out is because they were told multiple times to stop and that it's not allowed. They have signs at the beginning
Oh,
of the
no,
show.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
I agree that they should have been kicked out. I just think it's stupid that they're not doing the call outs.
I agree. Like, I mean, I think it's hard because not everyone knows the call outs. It's a lot. There are
No,
a
but like
lot
if
of
you're
call
sat
outs.
there, like when I saw the show in Melbourne, I didn't know the call outs, but I followed along because the entire audience went, no. You know what I mean?
When I saw it in Melbourne, there were no call outs.
What?
There were just like 3 drunk women in the audience and
When did you see it? The last time with like Joel Creasy as the narrator?
no, this was before then. No, actually I think it was the same because it was I don't know.
Deirdre Koo as
Yeah.
Janet?
Yeah.
Yeah, there were call outs. Joel Creasy literally prompted saying, when I say this, you say this.
Maybe it was a call out specific show because I know they did do like call out specific shows. But mine, no one called out. It was like a nighttime.
It was like in the script saying like, yes, this is Rocky Horror Picture Show where you call out.
Interesting.
They definitely did do call outs.
Definitely not on my show. The only call out that happened was like 3 drunk women in the audience, and like Frankenfurter like went to the front of the stage and goes, "Are you gonna be quiet? Like, guys, who wants him kicked out?" It was like something like that. It was like crazy.
Yeah,
Loved
right.
it. I don't know. I think it's a bit ridiculous to kick someone out, like move them to the back if they're being annoying. But also, like, if you've said stop calling out, stop calling out.
I agree with that. I think that the show not doing the call outs is stupid though.
I think that's
I
Broadway
think
though.
Rocky Horror is the call outs.
Interesting.
I think it is the call outs, especially the stage show. Like
Yeah.
obviously the movies not so much, but the stage show is the call outs. It's the cult classic vibe of it. You know, and I think that not doing the call outs is like, well, it's just a show.
And I think you've got to teach the new audience, the younger audience, to do the call outs because they're going to die. They're going to die off.
Exactly.
I don't know. I think it's an interesting conversation,
Yeah.
but I don't know. I think if you've been told not to, don't do it.
I'm interested to see what other people think.
Yeah. I've heard a lot of people agreeing, saying like, yeah, they should have been kicked out.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
I just think that the fact that they're not doing the call-outs is so dumb.
And then after this person got kicked out because they like made a little bit of a stink on TikTok, they then like the show put out a release that was like, we're not doing call outs, stop doing it. So interesting.
It's just weird.
Speaking of releasing statements, a very famous, well, I would say renowned, well-loved choreographer in Australia, Mikey Ralph, has recently put on his Instagram that when he like teaches his classes, he's no longer going to allow recording of any kind in the class. And he put out this whole statement about why he's not doing it and that he wants his classes to be a space for people to grow and improve. And I really like it. I really like no recording in classes. What do you think?
I agree. I think that there should be opportunity to stay back after the class and film it with the mirrors. But I totally agree because I had a mortifying experience a couple of weeks ago where I fucked up the choreo so bad. To be fair, hey, word of advice, don't play a full game of netball and then not eat and then go to a hip hop class on a 30-degree day. That's dumb. You will black out in class and you will slut drop, get up and start seeing stars. Okay? Don't do that. Learn from my mistake.
Did you eat in between?
No.
Well, that's on you.
And I went with my best friend Annika and she goes, do you want to bite of my pear? I said, no. Idiot. I'm an idiot. And then I literally got up at one point and I was like, Annika, I'm blacking out. And she was like, oh, maybe don't do the next round.
Yikes.
Anyways, and what happened was I was caught in the background of someone who was absolutely eating down. I'm so close to this mic. They were eating the curry down, slaying the house down, boots. I was blown away. They added so much like color to the moves, you know what I mean? Which is hard to do in a 40-minute class.
Totally.
You've got to like know the choreo and get with it. But no, they ate down. They were even picked at the end of the class by the teacher to do like a solo moment.
I also hate groups. I hate someone we'll talk about that after.
We'll talk about that after. But basically, yeah, I was unfortunately caught in the background and I saw it on their Instagram and I literally was like, fuck. And then I looked on their Instagram. We had so many mutuals and I was like, fuck. People I know are going to see the video. They're going to be judged. Like I completely agree with what Mikey Ralph has to say about this because I agree. I think a dance studio, especially an open class where not everyone is on the same level.
Totally. And
I think
everyone's having their own adventure in a class.
It should be a moment of like growth and privacy. Because also like sometimes I think I'm eating down and then I watch the video back and I'm like, oh, you know what I mean?
I feel that wholeheartedly. Me last week.
And you know what? Sometimes that's like a self-love thing because we actually are eating down. But it's like, I really agree with this statement. I think that if this is the way to go about moving your class, maybe just end the class a minute earlier and say, anyone who wants to stay and film, feel free.
Totally.
Use the mirrors, use the space. You've got 5 minutes until the next class comes in. Go for your life.
Well, because he said at the end of this, he's like, I'm happy for you to like go off and record it at your home, like on your own. Like you are more than welcome. It's just in the class setting, I don't want filming.
I completely agree.
I so strongly agree. Especially like because this is at Circle, he does open class at Circle every week. And his choreo is incredible, and like anyone would want it filmed. But it's like Circle is really scary to me.
I'm so afraid of Circle.
It's so
I've
scary.
never been. I'm really scared.
I mean, everyone is lovely there, but it's like
It
these
just
are
feels
professional
like,
dancers.
Yeah, it feels like pro. Whereas like at the space, you get more of a like mix. And it feels more
Totally.
laid back. I think it's because it's like daytime, nighttime classes. Is
Totally.
The vibe.
Well, because I think this one is a nighttime class.
Yeah.
So I don't know. There was one time I was doing a group at Circle, and it was like a daytime class, and it was like a group of 5, and it was like Hayley Marie, like very famous dancer in Melbourne, 3 people in the ensemble of Wicked who are dancers, and then me. And they're all like a foot taller than me, and I'm just like flip-flopping on the side, and I was just like, yuck.
Yeah.
Like, and like,
imagine like that's on film.
and they all post it. And to be fair, Circle also, they would always post the videos like that night and then post all the videos from that day. And I'm like, don't do that.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want that.
Yeah.
And I'm very excited for this.
I 100% agree. I actually think a lot of other spaces and teachers should roll this out.
Totally.
Because I do think a dance studio, as someone who's always had like body image issues, like a mirror in a dance studio used to be my number one enemy.
No.
Now I love it because I'm like, well, I can see my lines, I can see what I'm doing.
Totally.
But like, dancing for me is so scary.
So intimidating.
It's my least favorite of the like big three. And for me to dance in front of people, it's like, it's really scary.
Totally.
And for it to be filmed and then posted to people I don't know, worse. And I think a dance studio is, I mean, it is such a safe space, but this would make you feel so much safer and less judged.
Totally.
I really agree with that.
I really like it. And like, I have so many people now who've been like, oh, I'm like going to go to his classes now because I'm not as scared.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm very excited. I think this is a really good move.
I 100% agree.
He said he's still going to do groups at the end of class, which I don't love a group. I think sometimes it's okay. I did a class last week, and it was like a very like balletic like routine. And so at the end, he pulled two people up, and they were like, "This is why I like push for like everyone to do ballet, and why everyone needs to be doing ballet, even like a class a week, like as an adult, just to like learn your lines." I do always hate when it's just like the most flexible dances that they bring up, or like their favorites that like they're friends with outside, and they bring them up and do a group. And everyone's just watching them, and you're like, this is the last dance of the night, and I just want to leave. And you're getting these people who you already know and are friends with to do groups.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think it's a bit of A, bit of B.
I agree. I think it depends on the type of class.
Totally.
The type of dance. The type of people. Like, I didn't mind the group in the hip-hop class because she literally was, I don't think she knew any of them. She was like, you nailed that. You eat down. You mama. And then, yeah.
Yeah, and being chosen for a group really feels incredible.
I know.
But
like, to be fair, yeah, when she was picking groups, my friend was like, didn't know this was an audition. Okay, dance call.
No, for real. But I really like this idea. I think it's great. I think more people should be rolling it out.
I agree.
And so many teachers are like, okay, we're going to do 2 run-throughs. The first one, no filming. Second one, you can film.
Yeah.
And I love that. I think it's so important. I mean, it's important to look back at yourself. Number one tip for people, because I used to do so many open classes, and I still do a good amount, but whenever I would record myself, I would never look at it like on my way home, on the bus. Like, I don't look at it until I've forgotten about it. It might be the next day, it might be 2 days later, and I'm like, oh my God, I forgot I recorded this.
Yeah.
And then you look back at it because you look at it with a new set of eyes rather than just being like so overly critical of yourself. It's like once you've already forgotten the routine a little bit, that's when you have to watch the video. Because it just changed it for me, because I'm already being so critical in the mirror. And now I come home and I'm like, fuck, I should have done this better. Oh my God, like who cares?
Yeah.
We're training, it's a class, that's why we're doing these classes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I need to get better at, okay, American.
Better.
I need to get better at going to open classes by myself.
Yeah. It's a skill. It's a skill.
So scary to me. I don't think I've ever been to one by myself. I need to get better at going to open classes by myself. And actually, I'm going to say this on the pod, so I'm held accountable. My goal is to go to at least 1 interclass by end of this year.
And you could absolutely do it.
I think I can absolutely do it. I think it's because I feel comfy and beginner. Because, I mean, okay, actually, we need some clarity on what beginner is, because each teacher has a different version of beginner.
Absolutely.
And I can't be doing a triple pirouette in one beginner or a box step in a different beginner. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't line up.
No.
We need to have a meeting about what beginner is.
And you know what the space does? They have absolute beginner classes and then beginner classes. And on the website, they're like beginners for people who've done a couple years of dancing or are coming back to dancing as an adult.
Yeah.
It is not for absolute beginners, which I love. I think that's important.
Yes.
I agree with you. Oh, it's just so scary.
It's really scary. That's the thing. Dance classes are so scary.
But you know what?
But I always come out being like, well, that was fun at least.
Like my only dance training
I'm so
that I
humbled.
had.
But it was fun.
Yeah, for real.
Tears streaming down my face. No, I had a good time.
Like my only dance training was like, I started calisthenics, like Australian calisthenics, when I was 15, which is very late for a dancer to start. And I was the worst by so long. And I think being the worst in a class is what makes you better. It's what makes you smarter as a dancer. So it's like, regardless of your abilities, which I think you could definitely do an intermediate class, but I think doing an intermediate class is more of a brain workout. But I think drowning is good.
I agree.
I
That's
think
the thing. I can get through a beginner class and be like, all right, I learned to dance.
totally.
Whereas I think I need to be humbled. That's why I feel like I need to do a dance call for an audition that I don't actually really want that much, just so I can push myself.
Totally.
Because that's the other thing. In an open class, there's no fire under my ass.
Absolutely.
I'm like, nah.
And you go to a dance class, it's and you go to a dance class, it's like too hard for you, and you're like, well, I fumbled around that entire room. Okay, at least I got a workout in.
Yeah.
But you fumble around a dance call that you can't do, and you're like, oh my god,
Oh
I'm
my
the worst
God,
thing to ever
yes.
exist. And you're like, there are these incredible dancers around me, and this is my career, and you just go into the spiral. And so it's like you've got to like dip your feet into the what is it? You have to get comfortable being uncomfortable.
Yeah.
You have to like dip your feet into that uncomfortability to then push yourself into like the harder dancing.
Yes. 100%
So,
agree.
But I think that's the same with acting. I think that's the same with singing.
For sure. And it's literally just because I've been like an actor singer my whole life.
Yeah.
But like even still, like when I started full-time acting, I was like, fuck, because it
Yeah.
was like it's not like Disney monologues. It was like,
Totally.
okay, now pretend your mother is dying on the floor and perform a coffin monologue to her. And I was like, what the Sigma? What?
What the hell?
So I mean everything's a challenge, isn't it?
Totally.
It's just for me, dance is my biggest challenge.
And it's, yeah. But you know what's
But
more
it's also,
hireable?
it's all mental.
Like a high kick, yeah, that's hireable. But you know what's smarter and more hireable? Being able to stay in position, being able to pick up choreo, being able to remember the details, like being a smarter dancer over a physically accomplished dancer, because that makes you more hireable and that makes people want to work with you.
For sure.
T. T.
Wow. So essentially, good on you, Mikey Ralph.
Shout out. We love your work.
I actually
He
really do
choreographed
love your
Tarzan.
choreo. I know.
Brum, I loved those
The
bows.
bows were genius.
So good. Is it time for our working notes?
I do believe it is.
Great.
If you don't know, a working note is our notes to the world. Things that we would fix or change.
Totally.
Or sometimes it's just something we have to say.
Sometimes it's just something I've had a thought about.
Yeah. And it's not really a note. It's more just, hey, guess what?
Hey. Shall I go first?
I need to stop doing this quirky shit to the camera. It's bad.
It's like too much tongue.
Yeah, it's, I don't know. Anyways, go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna go for mine. This is something that happened. I'm gonna tell the story. It's not an incredible story. I was on the bus. I pressed the button. They missed my bus. They missed my stop, and so I like whatever. I'm pressing the button, and someone's getting on at the next stop, and I'm like at the back door waiting. Front door opens, back door doesn't. I'm like, back door. Sorry, back door, please. Back door. I yelled it 3 times, nothing. And it's like a dead quiet bus. There's no one on this bus other than this guy getting on.
Yeah.
And then this guy that gets on in a walker is like, hey, like I think this person at the back of the bus wants to get off. And the driver's like, oh, what? And like does the most dramatic, like, fine. But I was like, why is that so embarrassing to
Yeah,
yell
you
back
pressed
door?
the stop
I pressed the
button.
stop. Like, why am I embarrassed? Like, that was his mistake, not mine. I have no qualms about yelling at people in public. I've yelled at moving cars. I'll do anything in
That
public.
you have.
I truly, I have no shame in public. But why is, back door? Why is that so embarrassing?
Yeah.
I like
that is
left that and I was like
embarrassing.
pit in my stomach.
Yeah.
Ugh. You ever had to
Yeah.
back door on a bus?
No.
God, it's so humiliating. That's why I like trams.
Yeah, they
All the doors open. Yeah,
For sure, for sure.
for sure.
Yeah, no, I don't think I have backdoored. Because usually when I got the bus, it was when I lived on the Mornington Peninsula and no one was getting on the front door, so I would just go out the front.
True. Yeah, and to be fair, this guy was in a walker, and so like
You couldn't go out the front because he's coming on with a
he's
walker
so slow too,
and he's blocking the walkway. So yeah, of course, there's no alternative.
yeah.
Also, like the bus driver missed
my butt, my
your
my
first stop anyways.
That's my drag name, Mr. Bus.
Yep.
Okay,
Mr. Spot.
Mr. Spot, Mr. Twain.
Mr. Twain.
Is it time for your working note?
My working note is.
Sorry, I had to look at your notes.
It just says Aerol Spritz. This is my working note.
That's my drag name.
Okay, my working note is What are we doing?
Sorry.
Aperol Spritz tastes like shit.
You did not just say that to me.
Awful.
You're crazy.
Hey, let's make it look like a really yummy, like summery, fruity drink, and then just have it taste like an engine. Limoncello Spritz on top, all day, every day. All day, every day, mother, lift a finger.
I could not disagree more.
You make me do too much labor. Aperol Spritz is awful,
You're
guys.
so wrong.
It's bad. It's bad.
No, I prefer it to a Hugo Spritz. I prefer it to a limoncello Spritz.
No.
Yes, 1000%.
You prefer it to a limoncello Spritz?
1000%. I love, and I don't like.
I keep trying to turn my phone down and it's just not working.
I don't like orange anything. I don't like orange juice. I don't like orange flavored things. But Aperol
Spritz isn't. Aperol Spritz is not orange. It's shit.
No, it does.
That's probably why you like it.
It does something to me.
It's shit.
And it's like every other alcohol, like tequila, vodka, I'm like putting in mixing to like hide the alcohol flavor, but I love the flavor of Aperol. It's like gin. It's like I love the flavor of gin.
Right. Okay, I'm going to play a TikTok on the mic.
Yeah.
Because this really, I connect to it. Also, just letting you know, 4 reposts from my mutual, so people do agree with me.
Nah.
How gross can we legally make a drink? Ooh, what if it was just disgusting? You know what, Tune? What if people pretended they liked it? That's what's happening. Worst version of cough syrup, and that's an accurate representation.
No.
And then have go to Rome and get an Aperol Spritz and a pizza for your first meal because oh my god, everyone loves it. It has to be good. You take a sip of this orange fruity looking drink and it sucks.
Anyway, there's about a minute more of that video, so I'm not going to play it, but that was the creator of the Aperol Spritz. It's us, guys. And you know who thinks it is? Veruca Salt. And I trust her with my life. Hey, congrats, Queen. She's having twins.
Oh, congrats, Queen.
And then Sienna and Makeup by Bella Drummond and Tiffany.
Big fans.
Big fans of you guys. And also, so does my friend Annika.
No, I just so strongly disagree. I was discussing this with my coworkers the other day, like what my last meal on earth will be. And it was like last meals, like the interview show, right?
Yeah.
My
Mythical Kitchen.
Of course, big fan. My appetizer, we're starting with oysters. Delicious. We're getting a bowl of anchovy stuffed olives.
Oh my god.
Aperol Spritz on the side. And a bowl of hot chips with aioli.
Yeah, I'll agree with you there, but
But
not
an
with
Aperol
anchovy.
Spritz on
not
the
with
motherfucking
oysters,
side.
Not with Aperol Spritz.
Yum.
Those are disgusting
That's
choices.
just like culture.
That's
That's
an
just like having a
awful
good
choice.
tongue. And I got a great tongue.
Jesus fucking Christ.
No, I love an Aperol Spritz.
What is your death row meal? Quick fire.
Okay, well, so that's my appetizer.
Yeah.
My main is okay. This is. I'm thinking like a goulash, like a stew, like a beefy stew with mashed potatoes. I think I want is it a suntam salad, a papaya salad? Delicious.
Nice.
Thai. And then I want a full sugar Dr. Pepper on the side.
Nice.
Love Dr. Pepper. And I think maybe just like some steak. Like a little steak, cheeky,
Nice.
yum.
Nice.
And then dessert, chocolate chip cookie, vanilla milkshake. And tiramisu.
I was gonna do tiramisu.
Okay, what's yours? Quick.
My entree is probably just some chippies,
Yummy.
and I would like a Coke.
Ooh.
Strength, please. Actually, wait.
The original
scratch
recipe.
The chips. Scratch the chips. My entree is flatbread out of a wood-fired oven with hummus, baba ganoush, and it's either pesto or tzatziki.
Oh, I think pesto. If
I
was-
think
if
pesto
I was
with hummus, baba ganoush, and pesto.
if I'm sharing the meal with you, I'm choosing pesto.
Pesto.
Uh-huh.
And then my main is going to be a porterhouse steak.
Yum.
Medium
Medium.
with no fat on the edge.
I agree. I just
the
cut
fat
it off.
Cut the fat off.
There's already enough marbling within it. We don't need it. We don't need
exactly.
it. Okay.
And then peppercorn sauce and beer battered chips.
Yum.
And then my dessert is going to be a strawberry thick shake from Macca's and the tiramisu from Melbourne Bakehouse on Bay Street, Port Melbourne.
Wow. One time, my friend for her birthday party, I really like that meal, sorry. One time, my friend for her birthday, she had a Cheesecake Factory cake, and it was like a Basque cheesecake on the bottom, tiramisu on top.
Oh my god.
Doesn't that just sound like heaven?
Yeah. Yeah, it
It
does.
was really fucking good.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is delish.
I really liked your meal, though.
Thank you.
I thought mine was better, though.
Yeah, because yours had Aperol spritz and oysters, so clearly you have awful taste.
I have incredible taste. To be fair, I like all
Whatever.
food, if I'm being honest. No, do you know how, like, protein-dense oysters are?
I believe that.
And they're good for the environment. It's actually better to eat oysters than not. Because the farming of oysters...
I know.
The farming of oysters cleans the oceans, guys. It's because they're scum of the water.
They are.
But I love it. I'll eat them up. Delicious.
Delicious.
All right, is it time to go?
I think so.
I feel like it. Well, it's lovely seeing you all.
It was really lovely to see you.
Lovely chatting.
And to end the episode, we are...
I was going to say list our phobias. Do you have any phobias?
Yeah, but I might get cancelled.
What is it?
I don't anymore. But I used to have a phobia of I told you this. Traditional Balinese dancing.
Oh.
And like the Chinese dragon dancing.
That's
with
scary.
the
They're
masks
so big.
And like kabuki. I used to have a phobia of that.
And they like
no,
come
but like it
forward.
lasted a little too long. Like I was like I
Okay.
think 14 when it was like, okay, I can deal with it. Maybe 15. It lasted a little too long.
Wow.
Yeah.
But it's not a phobia anymore.
No, I can do it now.
That's exciting.
It's
But-
still a little like creepy.
Yeah.
Because like why are you wearing a mask and like so close to me? That's the only other thing.
Yeah, you might get cancelled for that one.
Awesome.
Great.
Well-
My phobia is, I hope I don't get cancelled for this, birds. They're so scary.
Birds aren't real.
They're machines, they're robots by the bourgeoisie.
Yeah. No, but they are the closest thing to dinosaurs, and that is scary.
And they're just so
That
scary.
and crocodiles.
The beaks, they just poke at the feet, their long nails, and they can fly. They can fucking fly.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yuck, not for me, thank you.
Uh-huh.
What a great way to end our episode.
Yeah, wow. Kind of a somber note. Somber? I don't want to be a home wrecker. Can I say something? I don't really like his music.
I don't want a pretty face.
I don't want just anyone to. I don't want my love to go to waste.
Then you're beautiful. No, I don't like samba either.
Okay, good.
That's for next week.
All right.
Adios.
Peace out, guys.